Hello everyone and welcome back to Voidspace Alpha. Forgot the name of my own channel there for a moment. And this playthrough of Rome 2 Total War on hard difficulty. Last episode we took back Italia. So if we can look at that here, yeah, we've got all of Italia. And yeah, I guess now the choice is, do we continue to expand south into Magna Graecia, or do we take Sicily and Sardinia? And I think the answer is going to be we're going to at least take... sorry, not Sicily and Sardinia. I always forget what the bigger island is called. Sorry, the smaller island over here. But yeah, I think we're going to take this one, Alia, with one of our armies. Now, which one is the better recruited? Well, we've got some mercenaries here that need to go. So let's bring these guys back to Rome. And I think we're going to use our spy. And we're just going to pop them up by Pavium. Just so we get a bit of vision over here, that crossroads in northern Europe, sorry, northern Italy. Let's recruit up a bit more. So they have 9 units and they are recruiting plus 6 units in a garrison and 2 naval garrison as well. We are going to put our fleet in harbour at Neapolis over here and recruit up some more Hastari. Yeah, we can do 7 units at a time, I believe. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hastati. We'll get a Riori as a sort of reserve unit and a Velites. And I believe it is 7, yeah, there we go. So that's quite a strong bit of recruitment there. Let's end the turn. So winning conditions for this, I think it's like, in fact, rather than thinking, I can know. Let's have a look, not in diplomacy, it's going to be in objectives here. So, ascend, my blah blah blah, completely control, this is, right, so these are actually chapter objectives, sorry, ultimate objectives, here we go. Italia, Magna Graecia, I'm going to mispronounce all of these, Aquitania, Armenia, Africa, and Britannia. Maximum 180 units in total and maintain 60 navy units. So those are our win conditions for a military victory. Then we've also got economic victory conditions and cultural, which we don't care about because we're all about military dominance. So completely control 2 provinces is our current mission. So these guys here, I do probably want to just recruit them up to a full stack actually. We'll get 1 more of them, 1 more of them. We get 2 more of those actually, and in fact we could probably recruit them down here by Neapolis, just so we're ready to tee off for the invasion, and we can probably build 3 more ships as well. We are spending a lot of money, but that being said, I don't think we've got any building slots that are vacant, and I believe where is it, one of these provinces, yeah, our public order is going up in each area, albeit that Magna Graecia is not producing any food. So let's continue. Now my primary concern at this moment is that going to, well, not going to war with the Etruscans. Oh yeah, well sure, we'll take a trade agreement from the Veneti. Yeah, finishing this war with the Etruscans will leave us wanting to fully control Corsica and Sardinia. That's what I couldn't think of, Corsica. That will lead us to war with Carthage. Now Carthage is obviously the next big military player in the area, so that is going to change things somewhat. So let's take our army across, and we're going to take our navy just to support and escort. It's going to take us a few turns to get over there, but that's fine because while we're moving over we can be building up a bit of a treasury that we can use to build some buildings over there and kind of regroup when we get there. Righty ho. Don't think we're taking attrition at sea, which is great. So again, let's continue to move. The army can only go so far because they're on transport ships. So I just want to put these guys actually in front. There we go. We're up to 2,000 on the treasury. We've got 1 more turn until this technology is fully researched. And then we get all of these. It gives us a 3% replenishment rate, which is going to be very useful. A lot of activity in the Greek lands at the moment. It looks like the Etruscans have abandoned their settlement, which is an interesting strategy considering we're playing on hard. Can I attack? I can. And do you know what? We'll just maintain the blockade till I can bring my fleet over. That'll just make that battle just that little bit easier. And because it's such a whitewash, I think we're just going to auto-resolve this one. And we'll go with whatever is the best for our survivability, which is going to be aggressive stance. And we will occupy Corsica with our army and place our fleet into port. Yeah, nothing on here particularly that needs upgrading. This produces 4 food. I could get better quality provinces over there, but that being said, could also upgrade Rome into either a civil colonia or a garrison colonia. The civil one gives us growth, whereas the garrison gives us public order and growth. I think the garrison one's always going to be better. Yeah, so let's go for that. In terms of food, let's upgrade the villa here. So the cost of producing 1 extra food is getting -1 public order, or 7 food for -1 public order. Let's go for that. So we are a bit short on food. I just want to make sure we manage that adequately. We have upgrades available. So we have 2% morale for all units, that's very useful, and 8% campaign movement speed, again hugely useful. And we're going to go for naval manoeuvres, which enables the dry dock and the docks, but really we want it for the 3% replenishment. So let's get that moving. Again, more activity in the Greek islands and coastline there. The Etruscans are moving themselves over towards Neapolis. We've been issued a mission, recruit the following agent a champion. How do I do that? Recruit agent, champion. It's going to cost me 1,100 dollary dues. What's the reward? Reward is 5%. Well, I don't give a shit about that. Okay. Can I, if I put you in forced march, I can get you to Neapolis. So that's where you're obviously going, is it not? And then because I'm anticipating that we will be at war with the Carthaginians, I will start building up 5 more units of Hastari down there. Oh, we do actually have some land that could be used in Casenta. So I might drop 2 of these out. So if I drop 2 units out of there, what can I afford here? Food is probably not a bad shout, so let's go for that. Yeah, I don't have enough money for any more men, so we're not recruiting as much down there as I'd like. That unit is guarding Neapolis, so yeah, let's end turn. More activity on the Greek coast. Oh, they've come back to Alia. They must have seen us guarding Neapolis. Right, rampant piracy. So we do piracy hunting, which gives us -25% piracy penalties, or 2 sea recruitment capacity, or ignore it. Let's hunt the pirates. Right, so that villa is on the way to being built, which should mean that we should be green across the board on food, which we will be. Let's continue to expand our army down here. I mean, this might just be a defensive army looking out for the people coming from Lilybaeum. Or saying that, actually, we could just move these guys down here. It's a much stronger force. And move these guys up to Neapolis. In fact, they could go at forced march, actually. Doesn't allow us to recruit, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We've got the Shields of Minerva here. So I think we still wait another turn and take out the Etruscans. We wait for them to attack us. Carthaginians might be slightly reinforcing Caralis. But saying that, we could potentially position both armies to strike at the same places. So we could bring this army down here to strike at Caralis and this army over to strike at Lilybaeum at the same time and take 2 provinces off them in quick succession. Let's recruit 4 more Hastati. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Hastati. 13 units there, and they are still taking attrition. So I think we just leave the navy in there. Do we? Oh, we got some faction decisions to make. So what's this? Some fool has been caught defacing the temple of Jupiter. Such matters should not be taken lightly. We could pay off the temple, hand him over, punish him myself, or do nothing. Let's punish him myself. Perfect. And we've got research available. We've now got the plus 3% replenishment rate. Might be worth opening up the civil tree, which enables us to build cattle pens. Let's do that. So I need a turn to let these guys recruit. Then I've got to cross Syracusian land and into Carthaginian land. These guys are only going to get sort of halfway across there, but you know what? I'm going to bring you down anyway. That might entice the Etruscans to attack here, and you know what? Even if we lose, we'll just take it back from a shattered force. Let's quickly have a look at diplomacy. I want to see who likes us and is willing to trade. That's a no. Low trade success rate there. Where is it? Trade agreement? No, nobody seems to want to trade with us. Can I offer you anything else, like a non-aggression pact? No, they're not interested. Okay, so we're not getting any extra trade income this turn. Let's continue on. Yeah, looks like the Etruscans have made their way back over. We can take these guys off of forced march. These guys are recruited, so let's start bringing you across the border. It's going to upset Syracuse and the Carthaginians, but Syracuse has got a nice big army here going over. The Etruscans here at 13, but it's incredibly dilapidated force that they have. We have 6 plus 2 plus another 8, so there is that. Let's trespass down here. We'll get across this bridge. And I think that's kind of it for that turn. Can I... Is it worth recruiting any mercenaries? I don't know if it is. There's some cavalry, but the upkeep cost is going to be shocking. Does it tell me where the upkeep... Yeah, here it is. 310. Not a chance. There's no way that is worth it. So yeah, Athenians are moving around. Oh, the Athenians have taken the Epirus areas. And the Etruscans are just going to kill themselves by running into our forces. So let's play balanced and we should be able to take them out. Okay, what's going to be best for us wealth-wise is enslaving them? No, let's just release them. That's best wealth-wise. Faction destroyed, the Etruscan League, and our research is complete, and I'm guessing the ship commander got an increase in rank. He did. A 5% melee attack for all sword-armed infantry, that's useless. And we're going to go for sea movement on this guy. Being able to get to places before other people is going to be huge. Okay, so Syracuse has actually taken this Carthaginian port down here. So what I might do is pull my army back round here. I might actually, because the Etruscans are no longer a threat, bring this army down. Start recruiting this one up as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's fine. Now we can take an attack on Caralis and get that second province. I think that's going to be worth doing. Let's set our research first. So this is extra food, this is corruption, and this is building and construction costs. What kind of buildings are they going to get us access to? Archives and libraries. slave traders and wine shops. So I think let's go for those two first. And I think it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to start declaring war on the Carthaginians with their allies Libya and Nova Carthage. Yeah, let's do that. So we can just assault them straight off the bat. And I think that's what we're going to do. I know it's a bit of a one-sided battle, but I haven't played a siege yet, so yeah, let's do that. Is it just going to be a case of sending people up the walls like you did on Shogun 2 Total War? Where the enemy are concentrated, prepare a defensive line. Where they are strong, avoid them. Attack when, I guess, they were weak. It is the duty of a good shepherd to shear his sheep, not to skin them. Nice. Yeah, so I don't think we have any siege equipment. I saw that we could build some, but I don't think we started with any, so this is going to be an interesting fight. We've got a bit of fog. Let's wait for a clearer day, perhaps, if that's possible. There we are. Oh, we do have siege equipment. We have 4 ladders. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's put the rest of our troops behind. In fact, what we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can take 2 of these and possibly hit from another location, like over here. And then we can take 4, do that, give you the velites, and then the rest of you can hit from here, like so, with that. This is going to be the weaker morale force, so let's do that and pause it immediately. So we want our ladders to hit the walls kind of here. And we want you guys to form up here. Can you go into like a shield wall? Yeah, attacking testudo. So, in fact, let's put these guys into attacking testudo as well. Let's bring up our velites. Right. Let's get some more men moving up. Get our attacking testudos moving, and our velites. So there is our forces moving up, and we'll just move our general to, in fact we'll put him on command group 1, so we'll just move him to wherever needs morale support. What do these attacking testudos look like? Oh, quite defensive. Yeah, it looks very cool. Probably quite protected from missile fire, actually. We have 2 units of Rory spear infantry moving the ladders up. You know, they're obviously very lightly armoured spear and shield, whereas I think these guys at least have, yeah, a piece of chest armour, which is something. And we have 2 units of javelin men off the coast over here. So I tell you what, let's bring our general over that way. It's our only cavalry unit. He can run them down. These are missile units, javelin men. So as soon as they have their ladders prepared on the wall, let's break that testudo. Get ourselves up the wall. In fact, everyone should break their testudo here. And let's get them up the wall there. You get up there. You go and take that tower. And you continue to attack them. Right, so we have a ladder over here. Let's break that. Get a run going. And I'm going to want you to hit them and you to hit them. You're already hitting them. Break your testudo, men. You can get over there. My missile infantry is doing nothing. As are these guys. Let's bring them forward. Our general's just taken a wave of javelins for no reason. But he is going to take out those Libyan javelin men. Yeah, he is cutting them down quite quickly. Let's have a look at what's going on above here. So our men are filing into the breach, cutting a way through. Combination of Histari fighting some mobs. Yeah, they are not going to last very well. Let's get these men up here. I'm going to want to take the gatehouse. No, don't attack the gatehouse. Come and hold the gatehouse, and we'll get you up there to attack. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Are you moving up? I swear I gave you an order to go and take that tower. Yep. So that is the general has dealt with those Libyan javelin men. There's 2 left, allegedly. And one of them's just standing here chilling. Poke him with your stick. No, okay. Nope, he's trying, I think. But some more are about to disembark over here. And I want to hit them before they can form up. Come on. Get them. That's it, charge into them. Oh, that was the most lackluster thing I've ever seen in my life. Is that because they weren't actually fully disembarked? Oh well, they're definitely going to die. Can't see our general going down to some Libyan spear lobbers. Speaking of spear lobbers, our leves and velites are almost out of ammunition. I have created the biggest blob of men ever assembled in one place on this wall. I believe we might have won that bit. So let's at least push down with some of them and start moving our troops into the general area of the enemy. I think we are taking control of the gatehouse. Just double check our general is still alive. He's taken a couple of casualties. But you know what, let's just cycle him back and charge him in again.
You have orders, sir.
And that ship is leaving.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, let's immediately turn and charge. Is that enough distance for us to get some speed up? Oh yes it is, lovely. So they must be broken, surely. Is it some of you that have used all your ammunition? Yes it is. So we will just continue to push these guys forward. Get these Riorii down the stairs. And it looks like we're working on securing the main gate here. Yeah, that gate is secure. Let's just push into town. Yep, that gate is now ours. I believe this gate might be ours soon, shortly as well. Are these more Libyan, yep, javelin men. They are doing their best, but unfortunately they are massively outnumbered and becoming beset on all sides. Yeah, just push the Hastati through, force them to move in. And then, yeah, give them the attack order. That should force more of them to actually engage in combat at one time or another. Oh, there's a guy here that actually had a breastplate that is dead. You poor man. Salvage his arms. Right, they have been dealt with. So now it is just a case of dealing with these guys. And do you know what? I might just control A and charge everything. I don't think they're going to survive. I think some of our men are active, fresh. None of them are actually like really tired. Even the general. So yeah, this is going to be one-sided very much. Although we could just hold off on unnecessary casualties by just holding back here a bit.
Romans ready for duty. At the double! We have captured the gates.
Yeah, there we go. See if we can charge them in the rear.
Ready and waiting.
I want to see if I can flank them.
For Rome.
Come on. Right, let's get these two in.
Jupiter gives us strength. Up at the double.
Yeah, there's a lot of stragglers coming in through that way. And I think the general should just sit this one out, actually. Peeler's going into that back rank. He's going to cut them down. And that is their general's unit, completely surrounded and hopefully murdered to a man.
One of our units has used
There
all
we
its
are.
ammunition.
A decisive victory. There's no point continuing it on because they're all going to die anyway because we captured the province. Yeah, we lost 211 men. They lost 985. There we are. So we are going to occupy Caralis, which is our second full province to occupy. We're going to use a little bit of our money if we can to convert some of these buildings. We'll start with the port because we're a bit low on cash. And there is a expand city slot here, which we're not going to open because we don't want any slums just yet. But that is that. Yeah, you're moving over there. You're moving back to here. I don't know if I want to pick a fight with Syracuse before we've dealt with Carthage, or at least got a peace treaty with them. I feel like Alia has Principes, 2 Riorii, 2 plebs, 2 levies, 2 raiding levies, and these naval units garrisoned there should be alright to defend against these 4 Carthaginian units, but there is always the chance that they might recruit some mercenaries, so we'll worry about that, and we'll end the turn here. And I think while we're ending the turn, that is a great place to leave this episode, a sort of natural conclusion. So I just want to say, if you've got this far, thank you so much for watching it. I do genuinely really appreciate it. Looks like Athens is purging Epirus there, so I don't expect Epirus to be around for much longer. But yeah, no, leave comments, likes, shares, subscribes, all that great stuff. I can't believe almost 1,400 people have subscribed now, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's great. What will be appearing on your screen now is some more videos that I hope you find interesting. Please do check them out. Let me know what you think. And until next time, bye for now.